I have asthma, diabetes, cancer, fibromyalgia, allergies, high blood pressure. I've had 3 cancer operations. I had my kidney removed. I had most of my right lung removed, 2 lobes and a wedge. And I had brain cancer removed. It was something that spread from the lung. Good health for me would be being able to walk, to go out to the shops, be able to go and visit people without help. Just to do ordinary things like house cleaners, being able to do it without being out of breath, without suffering. If I do too much, I get really a lot of pain. From the fibromyalgia, I get the bone pain. From the asthma, I get the pain from being totally out of breath and not being able to breathe properly. That's why I've got the oxygen machine, and I use that for like half an hour, and then I'll be fine. I'll be able to breathe properly again. And I have a smaller one that I keep in my bedroom. If I need to go out somewhere, sometimes I take that with me because I have a wheelchair, and if there's somebody around that can take me out, sometimes I'll take the oxygen with me and sometimes I won't. Depends if I'm going to get out of the wheelchair and walk around a little bit, because I like to do that. But if I don't think I'm going to be walking outside, then I don't need to take it. The befriender service. My doctor asked me if I'd like to have a befriender because I don't get many visitors. My family doesn't live locally. This is a very small block, and I know my next door neighbours, but they were on holiday for 3 months. So when I came out of the hospital this time, I didn't have anybody around. And she asked me if I'd like to be put in touch with a befriending service, and I said yes. Somebody came, Neural, his name was. He came and he visited me. He visited me a few times. He got me a taxi card. He got me that card too, so that I could get out and have transport to and from. And then he set up for me to have a befriender come over, and he had to bring somebody called Gareth with him, who was in charge of the befriending area. And they both came and they spoke to me, and they found me a befriender whose name is Julian. And he's been coming to visit me once a week since January, I think it is. But sometimes I have to cancel because I'm not well enough to see anybody. But he's very nice, and it's very helpful to have somebody. One of the things I was most scared of was actually dying and nobody knowing that I died, because I don't know anybody, I don't see anybody around here. And having somebody that is checking at least once a week was very calming for me. I'd recommend it to anybody that, if anybody's lonely or just needs to talk to somebody, it's a very good idea. And it would be a shame to see it go with funding cuts. I don't see real people. I don't see real humans. Actual people. I don't see them very often, and so it gives me a chance to interact and socialise a little bit. I didn't have any support before. I'd had OTs, occupational therapists, came. And they gave me a walker, because I couldn't stand up properly. It's like a tray, which is right there, but it's just, you just can put things in and push them, and it'll help you stay steady while you push them. I've got a chair in the kitchen that if I have to do stuff like that, I have to put the chair right near me so I can sit down and have a break in between doing stuff. I have to do it all on my own. There's nobody else to do it for me. When I have to put my rubbish out, everybody wants to do the recycling. I do it. I separate my stuff, But then I've no way of getting it out because it's really exhausts me to go out. So my next door neighbour, he will ask me if I need my rubbish taken out on occasion, once every 2 weeks or something, comes and asks.